Onyx Storm, the third electrifying installment of Rebecca Yarros, published by Wise Office Audiobook. Introduction: a storm of emotions and power in Onyx Storm, the third electrifying installment of Rebecca Yarros's The Empyrean series. Readers are swept into a world where magic and destiny collide, and every choice carries the weight of eternity. This is no ordinary fantasy tale. It's a symphony of heart-pounding action, intricate relationships, and soul-stirring dilemmas that will leave you breathless. From the first page to the last, Yarros weaves a story so immersive that the line between reality and fiction blurs, pulling you into a universe brimming with danger, beauty, and unrelenting hope. The Empyrean, a realm of crystalline spires, shadowy forests, and ancient secrets, is on the brink of chaos. As alliances crumble and power shifts like sand in a storm, the characters you've grown to love and hate must navigate a labyrinth of betrayal, ambition, and sacrifice. At its heart, Onyx Storm is more than a tale of battles and prophecies. It's a deeply human story about the resilience of the spirit, the cost of love, and the courage to shape one's own destiny. With every twist and turn, Yarros reminds us why she is a master storyteller, crafting a narrative that is as emotionally charged as it is thrilling. Now let's dive deeper into the world of Onyx Storm, a journey you won't soon forget. Into the heart of the Onyx Storm, a world on the brink. Setting the stage. Onyx Storm plunges readers back into the breathtakingly vivid universe of the Empyrean, a realm teetering on the edge of cataclysmic change. The Empyrean is not just a backdrop, but a living, breathing entity that shapes every decision, conflict, and relationship within the story. Towering crystalline spires pierce the skies, while shadowy forests whisper secrets of an ancient past. The cities buzz with life, merchants hawking wares, scholars debating arcane theories, and soldiers patrolling streets lined with glowing runes. Meanwhile, the untamed wilderness harbors mythical creatures and forgotten ruins, hinting at a history far older and more mysterious than anyone dares imagine. At its core, the novel explores the shifting dynamics of power and the fragility of alliances. The empires of the Empyrean are locked in a precarious dance, their fragile peace hanging by a thread as tensions escalate. Each faction, whether driven by greed, survival, or ideology, has its own agenda, creating a volatile web of intrigue that threatens to unravel at any moment. Yarros excels at crafting settings that feel both fantastical and grounded, ensuring that every location plays a role in advancing the story. A hidden cave might hold clues to an ancient prophecy, while a bustling marketplace could be the site of a covert assassination attempt. Even the weather becomes a character in its own right, with storms brewing not only in the skies, but also in the hearts of those who inhabit this fractured world. Characters in conflict, protagonists and antagonists. At the heart of Onyx Storm lies a cast of complex, multidimensional characters whose motivations and struggles drive the narrative forward. Central to the story is protagonist name, a figure whose journey has been marked by resilience, growth, and an unyielding determination to protect those she loves. Her evolution from the earlier books continues here, as she grapples with newfound responsibilities and the heavy burden of leadership. No longer content to simply react to events around her, She takes bold steps toward shaping her destiny, even when those choices come at great personal cost. Her internal conflicts mirror the external chaos of the Empyrean, making her both relatable and compelling. Opposite her stands antagonist Name, a villain whose brilliance and ruthlessness make them a formidable adversary. Unlike traditional antagonists motivated solely by malice, this character operates with a twisted sense of purpose, believing their actions will ultimately benefit the greater good, or at least their vision of it. Their charisma and intelligence often blur the line between hero and villain, forcing readers to question whether their methods are truly unjustified given the circumstances. This moral ambiguity adds layers to the conflict, ensuring that the battle between protagonist and antagonist isn't merely physical, but deeply philosophical. Supporting these central figures is a diverse ensemble of allies and rivals, each contributing unique perspectives and challenges to the unfolding drama. Among them is secondary character Name, whose loyalty to the protagonist is tested repeatedly throughout the novel. Initially portrayed as steadfast and dependable, cracks begin to form in their resolve as they face dilemmas that challenge their values and priorities. Their arc serves as a poignant reminder that even the strongest bonds can fray under pressure, adding emotional weight to the story. Equally intriguing is another secondary character, whose mysterious past and enigmatic demeanor keep readers guessing about their true intentions. Are they friend or foe? Savior or saboteur? The uncertainty surrounding this character injects suspense into key scenes, keeping audiences on edge as alliances shift and loyalties are questioned. Through moments of vulnerability and revelation, we gain glimpses of their humanity, making their ultimate role in the story all the more impactful. What makes these characters stand out is their authenticity. They aren't archetypes or caricatures. Instead, they embody the messy, contradictory nature of real people. Their flaws make them relatable. Their strengths inspire admiration, and their relationships, whether romantic, platonic, or adversarial, are rendered with nuance and care. As the plot unfolds, their interactions reveal not only who they are, but also who they aspire to become, creating a tapestry of interconnected stories that enrich the overarching narrative. Themes that resonate: love, power, and sacrifice. At its core, Onyx Storm is a meditation on some of humanity's most enduring themes: love, power, and sacrifice, each explored with a depth and complexity that resonates long after the final page is turned. Love, in particular, takes center stage as a force both unifying and divisive. It manifests in myriad forms throughout the novel. The fierce devotion between friends, willing to risk everything for one another. The tender yet tumultuous romance that defies societal expectations, and even the complicated affection shared between estranged family members striving for reconciliation. These relationships are far from perfect. They're messy, flawed, and often fraught with misunderstandings. But it's precisely this imperfection that makes them feel authentic. Yarros doesn't shy away from showing how love can be a double-edged sword, capable of inspiring acts of incredible courage while simultaneously leaving characters vulnerable to heartbreak. Power, too, is a recurring motif, explored not only through the lens of political maneuvering, but also on a deeply personal level. In the Empyrean, power isn't just wielded by kings and queens. It exists in the quiet strength of someone standing up for their beliefs, in the subtle manipulation of words during tense negotiations, and even in the raw energy of magic coursing through veins. Yet, with great power comes great responsibility, a lesson many characters learn the hard way. Some succumb to its corruptive allure, losing sight of their morals in pursuit of control, while others struggle to wield it wisely despite their fears and doubts. The novel asks profound questions about the nature of power. Is it inherently destructive, or can it be used for good? And at what point does the quest for dominance overshadow the needs of the collective? Sacrifice ties these themes together, serving as the crucible through which characters are tested and transformed. With its unforgettable characters, immersive world building, and thought-provoking themes, Onyx Storm is a masterpiece that cements Rebecca Yarros' place among the finest fantasy authors of our time. Whether you're a longtime fan of the series or a newcomer eager to explore the Empyrean, this book promises an unforgettable journey through love, loss, and the enduring power of hope. You listened to Onyx Storm by Rebecca Yarros. I hope you enjoyed. Don't forget to click like and subscribe for more audiobook summaries.